major scale, and which we did last week, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Very easy. We're going to run that forward and backward. That's going to help familiarize you with the notes in the key of A. Most of the songs that you're going to be doing are going to be notes within that scale. So that's going to help increase your finger speed and dexterity. Also, with the right hand on that, instead of just going all downstrokes, we want to learn to go back and forth on that. So we're going to go down on the first note. I think we talked about it a little bit last week.
Yeah, I've been practicing.
So you've been practicing that some. Good. So we'll go down and up. That'll increase our speed. And that's the A. Now, when I move that up and start on the D note, that's a D scale. Same thing. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do in the key of D. Okay, when I move it up one more to G, we've got a G major scale. So there's going to give us three different keys right there. G, D, and A. Okay, which brings me to the next point, our chords. We talked a little bit about the very most basic chord would be starting with a G chord. It's always a great place to start with any instrument. And the two-finger G chord looks just like this. Okay, if we want to add the ring finger up here on the 3rd string 5th fret, and then eventually the pinky finger all the way to the top string 7th fret, we'll have a full G chord and we'll have a better chop. Because what we want to do is we want to hit that chord and then release so that we get that choppy sound. If we leave those chords down, now I can go back to the very basic one and we can strum, which for folk songs or something will be fine, but for bluegrass, we're going to want to chop. Okay? Now, let's go back to just a more basic chord. Now we're going to move this straight up, and we have a C chord. Okay? We're going to slide that 2 frets this way, and we have a D chord. So suddenly we have our key of G is all in this little triangle here. This is like bar chords on the guitar. Okay? So here's G, C, D, G. G, C, D, G. So there's our key of G. Now if we slide that 2 frets forward, we're going to have the key of A. Okay? A, D, E, A. So the 3 chords for the key of A are A, D, E, A. Okay? We want to do a key of B, we're going to slide 2 more. B, E, F sharp, B. Okay? Now that's, we're going to slow down just for a little bit because I don't want to get too advanced. But here's the cool thing. All of our chords are going to come out of this formation right here. We're going to go back to that G. This is your major chords. Now watch this. If I want to make a minor chord, I'm going to flatten my 3rd to make a minor chord. So I'm going to flatten this finger right here. It's going to go back 1. Now listen to the difference. Here's a G. G minor. And that's how we make all of our minor chords. Same thing with the C. C major. C minor. D major. D minor. Now, and let's say that I want to play a G sharp or an A flat chord. I just slide up here 1 fret. There's between the G and the A. So that's an A flat or a G sharp chord. And I'm going to make that a minor. Let's say I'm going to play an A flat minor. Sounds technical, but fortunately on the mandolin, all those chords are, just like I said, the same formation. It's just a matter of sliding them around like bar chords. Okay? So that's your keys that are on the bottom sets of strings: G, C, and D, A, D, and E, B, E, and F sharp. Now when we get as far as C, C, F, and G, see that we start repeating. So I'm going to slide back to this C. I'm going to go a C. I can bring this up to an F, and this down to a G. And then this way I can start the triangle in reverse. D, G, A, D, E, A, B, E. Okay? And I'm moving very quickly, I know that. But what I want you to do is go home and watch that video this week and just start getting an idea. And you're going to have a lot of questions probably, and we'll clear a lot of that stuff up. But you can get a very good start on how the chord progressions are going to be. Very easy. The quicker you can get these, the quicker we can come in here and sing. And I can play guitar and sing or something. You can chop behind me, chop some chords, and I say, all right, now take a break and we'll learn some solos. So this is going to be a great foundation for you. We're going to go back one more time. G, C, D. That's where we want to start. G, C, D. And get where you can change those. And if you can add that pinky on that G, see the C and the D, you don't have to worry about it because you're going to play the bottom string open. But the G, you want to catch that bass string with the pinky. If you can't, just leave it off, that's fine. Once we learn that key, we're going to slide up, learn another key, slide up, learn another key, and keep going until we learn all of our keys. Okay? But they're all the same. We don't have to, it's not like guitar where you have to learn a different fingering for every chord. It's just basically like bar chords. We're just going to slide them around. Okay?
Okay.